Continuing coverage tonight following the deadly bicyclist crash last summer in Ionia County. After a week-long trial, jurors have convicted Mandy Benn on all 15 counts that killed two cyclists.
48-year-old Edward Erikson of Ann Arbor and 57-year-old Michael Salhaney of Bloomfield Hills died in the crash, and 3 others were injured.
13 on Your Side's Charlie Tinker followed the trial for us today in Ionia County. He spoke to one of the bicyclists who survived.
Well, Benn cried for about a minute after that verdict was read, somewhat combative as she was escorted out of court, calling the proceedings the worst day of her life. We heard her father at one point call them crooked. As Benn vowed she would continue fighting, she would not give up. Her father responding with, "Us neither." Family members of the victims themselves, hugging, visibly emotional in the gallery as the verdict was read. It took the jury around 3 hours to come back with that, with the judge thanking them for their work and attentiveness through hours of difficult testimony. Prosecution began closing arguments just this morning, showing the names of Benn's 5 victims, Erikson and Salhaney, of course, who died of their injuries. In Erikson's case, after he was thrown, prosecutors say, more than 60 feet. They argued the riders had done everything right, wore the correct gear, and were riding single file along the shoulder. Prosecutors referencing an analysis of Mandy Benn's vehicle, allegedly showing she made no attempt to avoid the cyclist or even touch the brakes, possibly under the influence. Benn's attorneys disputing that, suggesting the medications found in her blood had been prescribed and that she was possibly suffering from a concussion. Roland Pasqua was one of the cyclists hit last year, requiring extensive treatment for his injuries, telling us it was difficult to put his emotions into words.
No matter what happened today, I know I wouldn't bring back my friends, or bring back the father to my, their kids or their spouses. Everyone lost today. We all lost something, and I'm just glad we could put it behind us. Justice was served.
Now, Benn's sentencing date was not set just yet. That will likely happen, though, either at the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and we will, of course, continue to follow this and bring you any relevant updates. In Ionia, Charlie Tinker, 13 on Your Side.